Hello and welcome to Yakuza Kiwami 3 Dark Ties. Dark Ties follows Mine, who is one of the main antagonists of Yakuza 3. Now, Yakuza 3 and Yakuza Kiwami 3 are much the same story for, I would say, 95% of the game. However, there's the 5% at the end that you need to know when we're going into this, because it very much sets up why this was made. Because previously, it didn't really make a lot of sense, because Yakuza 3 ends with Mine dying. And that's the end of his story. He is 100% done. He does not come back, as far as I'm aware. That's just where the story ends. However, in Yakuza Kiwami 3, and again spoilers, although if you've got to this point you probably can work out what I'm about to say, he does not die. Now, this is a pretty major change, because he also turns up at the end of Kiwami 3, and he acts a bit like Nick Fury at the end of one of the early Marvel movies, where he says, do you want to join the Avengers Initiative? He says, do you want to join my group of reformed villains? And it's a very weird kind of 180 degree turn for the character. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. So, what I want Dark Ties to do in its 5 to 10 hour runtime is I want it to tell us more about Mine, and more specifically, how did he end up where he was at the end of Kiwami 3? What are they doing with the story? Is it interesting? And what are they going to do with it going forward? Because right now it's just a weird twist for no reason. But what I'm hoping that they do here is they kind of give you a reason, they kind of bulk it up and they kind of make it something that we're excited to see more of. So, that's what we're going in here with. I have many thoughts on the character of Mine, and some of them I voiced at the end of Kiwami 3. We're going to go into this with basically an open mind. We're going to go in as if it's a new game, as if it's a character that we're being introduced to, and we're going to let the game kind of reintroduce the character to us and see, well, what the character is all about. So, let's jump into Dark Ties and, find out what's going on. Warning! The ending of Dark Ties contains spoilers for the ending of Yakuza Kiwami 3. Well, I would sure hope so. We're going to play on professional, and this is all fine. It is weird how they treat this as well. Like, it's literally treated as a separate game, right? You have Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties completely separate, including settings. It's very, very, very odd. I'm hoping that it kept the audio settings, but we'll find out when we get into the game. This game is a work of fiction. No persons, groups, instance, or terms appearing in this work are real.
俺はどこで間違ったのか。ずっと一人だった。誰からも愛されず、必要ともされず、極貧の中、ただ孤独と向き合うだけの毎日。だから誓った。必ず偉くなる。偉くなって好きなだけの金と地位を手に入れてやる。俺はそれを手に入れた。なりふり構わず死に物狂いで。同時に気がついた。俺の欲しかったものは金でも地位でもなかったことを。俺が本当に欲しかったのは
Chapter 1 Hunger.
「研究開発部門から解任だと？俺が？
賛成が過半数を超えたことを確認しました。これにより緊急動議は可決されました。
おい田代、どういうことだ？
ご自分でおっしゃった通りですよ。会長には開発部門から離れていただきます。
何言ってる？俺の会社だぞ。こんなことが許されると思っているのか？
会長、お気持ちはわかりますが、ご理解ください。今まさに取締役会の緊急動議として 本件は可決されましたよね。現場からは外れていただきますが、引き続き会長として見守っていただきますし、これまでの重い肩の荷を下ろしていただければと。
ふざけるな。要するに現場に口を出すなということだろう。形だけの会長職に何の意味がある。これはクーデターだ。
身勝手が過ぎたんですよ。たびたびの計画変更に予算の増額、利益の出ない部門への度重なる投資。このままではいずれ組織は崩壊します。だからこそ退いてもらう必要があったのです。
全て必要なことだ。実際これまで成功してきただろう。大塚、開発部長の立場としてはどうなんだ。
残念ですが妥当な判断だと思います。
なんだと。
会長の進めていたプロジェクトは確かに革新的ですが、数年先まで利益が見込めません。未来への投資と言われましても、我々は霞を食って生きてるわけではないですし、おかげでここ数年メンバーにインセンティブも出せていないじゃないですか。
目先の利益だけ追ってたら会社の未来はないぞ。
もう決まったことなのです。峰会長、ご苦労様でした。
俺を称賛し信じついてきてくれる仲間たち。孤独の中で生きてきた俺にとってそれはあまりに心地がいいもので、本当はそんなものがまがいものだと心の底では分かってた。分かっていたはずなのに、俺はどこで間違ったのか。
ありがとうございました。またどうぞ。
All right, we're in. Okay, with a goal to walk around. Okay, I guess we'll have this back here. Well, I spotted it. So we have Mine, was in the company, was kicked out of the company, and obviously he's looking for real tangible bonds, which he believes, at least as from what we found in Yakuza Kiwami 3, that he's going to get those from the Yakuza. So that's where we can already see that's where we're heading. And we can tell it's called hunger based on that line that his head of R&D said. Where it's like, they need to put food on the table at the end of the day. And Mine is seeing it more as a temporary suffering for long-term gains. He's like, you don't see the big picture. While everyone else is focused on kind of more immediate material problems. So you can see the disconnect that he has with his current world that he's in. Also, there's a ton of things to pick up. Oldie burger, very important, you know. Right. Well, let's continue to walk around. Bit of an odd, just random goal, but anyway. And...
Oi, そこのおっさん。何しかとしちゃってんの？あんただよ、あんた。
私に何か用か？
用かじゃなくってさ、せっかく遊んでいい気分だったのに、神経臭い顔で横切られて台無しじゃん。飲み直すからさ、お小遣いちょうだいよ。あんたみたいな暗い男に飲まれるより、俺らに飲まれた方が酒も幸せだって。
そうかもな。
あれれ、会社クビにでもなったの、おじさん。元気出しなよ、明日があるさ。おじさん今鼻で笑った？カチンときたな、なんか。
まあまあいいじゃないの。どうせこの後俺らにボコされて金取られて裸にひんむかれるんだからさ。
助かったよ。飲み直しに行くのも面倒だと思ってたんだ。
ウケる。おじさんやる気だってさ。
バカだな。治療費だって安くねえのによ。
Punks. Okay, so is this the combat tutorial for him? Yes. Okay. Long combo. Okay. Right. one of these. Okay. Oh, he's got little hearts under his health bar. What's up with that? That must be his equivalent of Dragon Boost. Okay. There we go. Oh, right. Need you to actually attack me? There we go. Okay. Critical attacks. Yeah, this is exactly the same as Kiwami 3. Dark Awakening. Okay, this is new. Below your health bar are shackled hearts. Build these up by landing hits on your enemies. When you have at least one shackled heart, press the right trigger to trigger a Dark Awakening. Hold right trigger to consume 2 or more shackled hearts, which will strengthen your Dark Awakening. Okay. Okay, so it's effectively the same as boost mode. That's fine. Okay. It's cool looking. He also seems to swing a little bit more aggressively while like this. I might be wrong though. We haven't really seen him for that long.
"憂さ晴らしにもならない。なんだ?やめろ、行くな。てめえら、僕の組だ。やめろ、お前ら。ダメっす。こらえてください。大悟さん。僕大悟さんはやらせねえぞ。おい、しっかりしろ。おい、おい。
Okay, so we've got him seeing people willing to lay their lives down for Dojima, and Dojima willing to, or actively going out there and checking on them and worried about their well-being as well. So, seeing some genuine bonds rather than the bonds that he saw back in his business.
東上会側の構成員8名死亡、襲撃側の連中も3名死亡です。
まだ若えのにヤクザなんかになるからよ。いいご身分だな堂島さんよ。下っ端なせててめえはピンピンしてやがる。お得意のだんまりが一生やっとるクソが。
目を離せなかった。誰かのために自分の命を投げ出すなんてことが本当にあるなんて。そして名前が脳裏に焼き付いた。堂島大吾。この男と死んでいった連中の間に何があるっていうのか。登場会か。
ええ、調査の結果としては先日の銃撃事件は登場会の会長を狙った敵対勢力によるもので間違いないでしょう。
登場会側にかなり死亡者が出たようですが、彼らの身元は。
登場会の下っ端ですね。どいつもその辺のチンピラ崩れですよ。
チンピラ？ SP とかじゃなく。
ええ、部屋住みの若い衆ばかりですね。小遣い程度の金しかもらってなかったはずですよ。遺族には相当な額が登場会から渡ったみたいですがね。
じゃあなんで？
はい、
この登場会の会長、堂島大吾という男はどんな人間なんです？
新任の会長ですね。先代の推薦で突然会長になったんですが、それまでは町の元チンピラだったようで。一応親父さんが堂島組ってでかい組の組長だったんですけど、自身は去年くらいまではただのチンピラだから自分の組もないし大きな実績もない。登場会ってのは何せでかい組織ですからね。内部からの反発は大きく苦労してるって話ですよ。
堂島大吾、なぜこんな男のためにあいつらは命を捨てた？命を投げ打つような絶対的な絆、そんなものが本当にあるというのか。俺はどうしてもこの目で確かめたかった。わかりました。それでもう一件の方は？
はいはい、こちらです。
探偵の調べによると、錦山組の神田という男の放免祝いがあるらしい。錦山組は直系にもかかわらず、2代目が死んで以来運営はガタガタ、ろくなしのぎも挙げられていないという名ばかりの直系組織に出所したばかりの金欠ヤクザ。神田が噂通りの男なら取り入る隙は十分にあるはずだ。
I'll need to catch a taxi to head to the prison. Okay, and we got some more things in our background music thing that we're not going to turn on. Okay, cool. So this is how he connects with Kanda then. Well, let's go see him.
どちらまで行かれますか？
Yeah, prison.
それでは出発いたします。
Tsuyoshi Kanda, Nishikiyama family soldier.
来たか。
お勤めご苦労様です、兄貴。
ああ、俺の方面祝いのに来たんお前らだけか。
すんません、今別件が立て込んでるみたいで。
おのれらおら歯食いしばれこら。し けとんの。
噂通りだな。
シャバの匂いや。もうたまらんで。
He's either here for a drink or he's here for the women. I look suspicious approaching him out of the blue. It'd be better to tail him and wait for an opportunity. Yeah, it wouldn't look suspicious you being his stalker at all.
さて、どこに向かうのか。
この音、この匂い。街が俺を歓迎しとるわ。待っとれよ。
おめでたいやつだ。
Okay. Let's head down here. I wonder if the tips are going to disappear. There we go. Right. Let's go.
目移りするで。
目当ての店があるわけではないのか。面倒だが、付き合うしかないか。
こうなったら、カムロ町の端から全部の店を制覇するっちゅうのもありか。てな、金があったらやってみたいもんや。
冗談じゃない。
おお、ええ匂いやんけ。ええけど、飯は後のお楽しみや。
やはり酒か女か。なら向かう先は見当がつく。あの見てくれだ。見失う気遣いがなくて助かる。
Okay. And we'll continue following him, weirdly.
バーや飲み屋には目もくれないか。
来た来た。やっぱここやで。
女に酒か。予想通りだな。
Right. Continue chasing after him.
おお、俺は帰ってきたで。ためにためた一発や。かってどこにしようか。おお、兄ちゃん。今日は何？ソープ？
何か？
いや、俺もなんだよ。でも金なくてさ。ちょっとでいいから貸してくんない？3万でいいわ。な。
お前のようなクズに構う気はない。失せろ。
ああ？
俺を楽して金を得ることしか考えないクズが死ぬほど嫌いでな。まさにお前のことだ。
いいから金出せ。
まあ暇つぶしができたと考えるべきか。
てめえぶっ殺してやる。
仕方ない。
Alright, time to beat up some more punks. Oh, now it's another tutorial. Okay, that's fine. Okay, kick the enemy. So, alright. Oh, hold down this, and then do that. Hold down this, and one of those. Hold down this. There we go. Heat gauge and heat actions. Exactly the same as Kiryu. Okay, cool. Manual? No? Right. That's okay. Right. Ow. The problem with the kick move is that it leaves you very exposed, because if you do this, right, they can just knock you out of it, like, immediately. It seems like you're just asking for trouble to do something like that. Although it is cool. It doesn't quite have the same mega kick that Kiryu has. Okay. Right. Also, individual attacks do a lot less than Kiryu by the looks of it, but you can combo a lot more. Right. Or it could just be because we don't have any buffs on currently. That's also entirely possible, as in, we're just a basic level 1 character.
楽しようとした報いは随分高くついたな。早いな。
くさあ、あのスープめっちゃ値上がりしとるやないか。方面祝いに負けてくるだってええやろがボケが。お？金がないんやから仕方ないわな。
We didn't need a reason to hate Kanda more. We had some very good reasons for hating him to start with.
猿かあいつは。
I need to stop Kanda. I can't afford to have him sent back to prison. So, is Minae's story going to basically just be like, oh my god, Kanda's about to do another horrific thing, and I have to stop him? And that's going to be our gameplay loop? You can upgrade abilities. Cool. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, he's got 2 things in here. That's interesting. So we've got attack, we've got health, we've got a lot of levels in each, and then we've got special abilities. So, land backhanded attacks that increase in power as you spin. Okay, I guess that's fine. What have we got next? A knee strike. Ooh, grabbing a downed enemy is quite useful, actually. Grab that. So, you do a backflip and then you do another attack. Yeah, I think I quite like that. And then what else have we got? Fly near a stunned enemy. Be while sprinting. This would probably be a better one. Ooh, feel your shackled hearts when successfully performing a perfect quick step. Oh, that'd be cool as well. Yeah, I might buy this one. I know we're spending basically all of our money on this, but that's okay. And then, oh, I don't have enough money for anything else. Okay. Well, let's go.
何すんだよ。
そら気持ちいいことに決まっとるやろが。おとなしゅうしとったら天国に昇る思いさしたるわ。俺に任しとけや。
お盛んなことで出所した当日に再犯ですか。
なんやお前。
あなたにお話がありましてね。捕まってもらっては困るんですよ。
ああ、俺はこれからええとこなんや。邪魔するんやったらぶっ殺すぞこれ。
申し遅れました。私は峰義高と言います。折り入って相談したいことに。
じゃがしゃ。
猿イカだったか。
死ねー。どら。うわ。おとなしい殴られとけや。
動物相手なら言葉よりこっちが早いか。
Well, at least we get to beat him up. Tsuyoshi Kanda. Let's go. Aura break. Yes, we can do that. Wow. Just want to try our new move. Okay. Ow. Right. Let's shackle part. And then go for it. Right. Ooh. That was nice. Ow. Do I have any healing items? I have a few. Okay. Might be time to use them. Alright. Let's go. His aura is broken. And, ooh, that's kind of cool. Just kind of looking for something to let us hit him, but I guess that's only for hitting other people, actually. As in, that's a use the current person you're attacking to then move on to the next one. Or use the heat action. Okay. Okay. Back off. And deadly attacks. Okay. That's fine. Ow. I wasn't really in a position to dodge, but that's okay. And... Yeah, we're not doing a lot unless we aura break him. Which I guess is why it told us about aura breaking. There we go. Let's do this, and now we can go all in. Nice. That's a lot of attacks in that combo. Okay. Nice. Oh, and kick him. Still has some aura left, apparently. Okay. Managed to keep all of his aura there. Okay. Looks like you can combo out of the long attack. So out of oh, that's not the one I was aiming for, but yeah, out of the holding your light attack, you can combo out of that, which is kind of useful.
このボケちょろちょろしくさてそんならな化け物かあいつも避けてみろやあくそ何お前ちょこまか逃げ回りよって
だから私はあなたと争うつもりはないんですどうか話を
じゃかしゃほら今すぐこの女とええことしたいんじゃ何や
50万ありますこの金で彼女は見逃してやってくれませんか
50万おいよこせおおほんまやんけどこのソープ行ったろ
君もう行って大丈夫だ歩けるか
オプションフルセットもいけるなあかん考えたら興味してきたわ早速一発いったるで
神田さん神田さん
なんやねんさっきからやかましいの
その程度の金で満足していいんですか
あお前何が目的や
単刀直入に言います神田さん私と一緒に稼ぎませんか
マルチやったらお断りやで
いえ実は私極道の世界で一旗あげたいと思っているんです7兆円産業とも言われる業界ですからね波に乗れば莫大な儲けが得られるはずただ元手となる金なら腐るほどあるもののコネがないそこで神田さん私を錦山組に紹介してほしいんです
お前がヤクザどうも怪しいやっちゃの
もちろんただとは言いません。ここに1000万あります。
1000万。
少しは信用していただけましたか？
All he's found is in.
お前名前なんちゅうんじゃ？
峰義孝です。
峰、お前いくつやねん？
あ、
年や年、まだ30そこそこっちゅうとこか。お前物事の道理ってもんよう知らんようやの。
と言いますと？
急にポーンと金出して買えると思っとんのか？人からの信用ってもんを。
いいえ、そんなことは思っていません。ですがこちらの期待の高さはお伝えできるかと。
それは分かった。せやけどお前のことこっちは全然何も知らん。極道かて初めて会うたもん同士やったら以前どこで何しとったか工場述べるもんやろうがい。
極道がですか？
とにかく言え。お前はこれまでどこで何しとったんじゃ。それ聞かな信用もクソもあるかい。
Interesting. Seems Kanda's fishing for some information on who he's dealing with. And that seems perfectly fair. Somebody turned up and offered him a huge amount of money for a fairly simple introduction. Seems entirely reasonable, really.
私は20代の頃に会社を立ち上げましてね。いわゆるベンチャー企業というやつです。
おお、知っとるわ。なんや流行っとるやつやろ。
主にはその経営をしつつ資産運用、不動産売買です。不況というのも使いようでして。
ほんで1000万がはした金か。要するにお前勝ち組っちゅうやつやな。
そう呼ばれることもありますかね。
わかった、もうええわ。
Okay then.
はい。
なんか喋れや。何黙りこくっとんねん。
もうええわとおっしゃったので、話はもう終わったのかと。
暇やろうが。わざわざお前みたいなのを案内してやっとんねや。なんかおもろい話の一つもしろや。
そうですか。では私の知人に思い通りにいかないと癇癪を起こして道端の自販機を持ち上げて放り投げる豪快な男がいるんです。あれには驚きました。
なんやそいつ。お前のお友達はゴリラかなんかか。付き合う人間は選ばんとあかんわ。まあその点俺に頼んできたんはまあまあ見込みあるわ。
恐縮です。
We go into the beef bowl place? Seem to be walking straight at it. Nope. Okay. Now we're just going to the office.
俺が言うもんなんやけどな。国土ちゅんは厳しい世界や。
存じています。
いや分かってへん。親が黒っちゅうたら白いもんも黒。はっきり言うてむちゃくちゃな業界や。お前元手があるんやったら何も下積みから始める必要なんかあれへん。俺にええ考えがある。お前組に入るんやのって俺の顧問やれや。
顧問ですか？
そうや。その方が楽やで。な、ええやろ。
So he wants me under his thumb, is that it? But that won't bring me any closer to what I need.
な、そしたら面倒なことも覚えんでええし、ウィンウィンちゅうやっちゃ。ガンガン稼ごうやないか。
神田さん、出所早々組に黙ってしのぎ上げようってのはさすがにまずいんじゃないですか？
あ？
失礼ながら錦山組の台所事情は調べさせてもらいました。今こそ一枚岩になって踏ん張り時でしょう。組に話も通さず私を使うのはおや裏切ることになるんじゃないですか？
よう調べとるやんけ。お？
就職先のリサーチは当然ですから。
いつまでしゃべくっとんねん。 もう着くぞ。
神田さん、
今の話誰かにしたらぶっ殺すからな。よう覚えとけ。おい。
Here we are, Nishiyama family office. You just gonna stand there or you coming in? I'll head inside once I'm ready. I don't think I'm going bowling, so I think I might be ready. Okay. Weird.
ベンチャーの会長さんね。
Shinpei Ikari, Nishiyama family acting patriarch.
大公、このミネってのは金稼ぎがえらい得意なんですわ。きっとうちの対戦力になってくれますで。まあたっぷり手土産も持ってきてくれたことだしな。いいだろう。神田、お前が面倒見てやれ。へい、任してください。
神田さん、では早速ですが、錦山組の財政状況についてご相談が。失礼ながら、この組には経営改革が必要かと思いまして。
Oh, okay then. First day on the
第
job.
三クワタビルを買い上げる。
Restructuring the whole place. Okay.
ええ。組のしのぎを大幅に上げるための鍵になる不動産です。
何言うとね。あそこのテナントじゃ大した金になれへんやろがい。怪しいマッサージ屋にまずいラーメン屋ぐらいしかないで。
実はクラブゴールドパンサーが2号店を探していまして、第3クワタビルはその立地としてうってつけなんです。
ゴールドパンサーがほんまなんかそれ。
ええ。ですので、あのビルの権利関係を整理し買い上げ、更地にして売り払えばいい。ゴールドパンサーのオーナーとは話をつけてあります。
せやけどあっこは古金組の島やで。うちと同じ東上会直系力士会の傘下や。
もちろん把握しています。
お？峰まさかお前早速身内でドンパチかます気かい？
いえいえ、そうならずに済むように交渉に向かうつもりです。 M&A のね。
M は？
要は古金組をうちに取り込んでしまうというわけです。そうすれば目当ての土地売却もスムーズに運ぶはずです。それに向こうが抱える他の島もついてきます。調べたところ、古金は有力な島を多数抱えています。ただ経営ベタでしのぎが上がらず苦しんでいる。要は宝の山ということです。私が経営に入ればあっという間にしのぎを3倍にしてみせますよ。
景気のええ話やな。ただ向こうがおとなしゅう言うこと聞くか？
古金には今より格安の上納金を提示して交渉するつもりです。上納金は軽くなり、しのぎも上がる。連中にはいいことずくめです。親組織の力士会としては文句もあるでしょうが、あそこは穏健派の弱小、うちに歯向かおうとは思わないでしょう。
ほんなら問題はメンツやな。古金組が金のために親変えるとなったら仁義が通らん。素直に言うこと聞いてくれるとは思えへんな。
仁義ですか。ご心配なく、交渉材料はもう一つ用意していますから。
Alright then. Now then, we can't keep the Furukane waiting. Though the game's already won. For Yakuza, they've covered their tracks well, unfortunately not well enough to escape my notice. This is almost too easy. Ah, is his second plan, blackmail? Also, at the Nishiyama family office you can rest and access your item box. Okay, so that's our, base. Also, we can play Game Gear games. Of course. Just as you would expect. Right. And... got him. You can make some very long combos here. You do like this, finish, and then you can re-combo in afterwards. Okay. I believe the minigames are just the same. Yeah, like this is Mahjong, Club Sega, Karaoke. So yeah, apart from Karaoke, I don't think there's a lot we actually need to check out in terms of minigames. Right. Let's head along here. And do we have any more money now? No, we still don't have any money. It's okay. We're about to be attacked in this park, but that's okay. Oh, never mind. Oh, maybe? They coming around the corner? There we go. Hello. Right. That one's down. Right. Now we can focus on the original. And we got him. Nice. Okay. Looks like you get a little bit more money for winning battles than you do as Kiryu, which would make sense if it's a shorter experience, because they still want you to be able to level your abilities. Okay. Let's get ourselves out of there. Okay. That's good. Oh, I was hoping we'd get that other guy, but we have to do something like this. Nope. That's going to be very difficult to pull off consistently, as in the jump off one, because you can't really get a good idea about who's behind you. But if you do pull it off, it probably looks very cool. Right. Along here. Do you want to go to the pawn shop? I think I only have one plate, right? I have a silver plate as well. Okay, might be worth it. Let's go down to the pawn shop. You want to fight? Okay. Oh, I see. You can kind of jump forward as well. That's probably an easier way to do that. Well, you can even change target mid-combo with that. That's kind of useful. Right. Ooh! That's a good one. It looks like there's multiple ones that you can get from jumping off. I wonder what allows you to get the different things. Maybe it's like how far away you are from them or something. Also an iron plate. Fantastic. More to sell. Hello there. I'm here to sell that and that and that. Wonderful. So we're a little bit richer now. Might need to heal up a little bit though. Right. Also, yeah, there don't appear to be any clothing shops, so I guess you've got the outfit that you've got for Mine. Okay, let's go and get some ramen, and then we'll head to our location. Right. Along here. In this way. Grab another briefcase. More plates in them. And in we go. Also, we don't have a training list or anything. No, we don't. Okay. We do have a cell phone. What do we have on our cell phone? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Yes, you can eat at restaurants and you can get drunk. That'll do. Right. Cool. Time to leave. So, down here. Ooh, another briefcase. We'll have that. Another plate. Okay. Right. Down it. Ooh, what have you got to say? Read online that bar girls sometimes go home with their customers. So, I might actually have a chance with them, don't you think? I should go more often. Then again, maybe that's just what they want me to think. Okay then. Let's go in here. Of course, there's a chance things will go south. I should prepare for the worst before going in. Well, you know what? we could upgrade our attack. Just a little bit. Just so we're doing like a small amount of damage. There we go.
ええ、この話がまとまれば古金組はぐっと潤う。そちらにとって悪い話ではないかと。
けどな、峰さん。あんたにはわからねえだろうが、極道は仁義の世界なんだ。金のために世話になった力士会離れて、錦山組にくら替えなんざ仁義に戻るってもんだ。そんなことは俺にはできねえ。いいか？仁義ってのは命より尊いもんなんだよ。
仁義ですか。なるほど。素晴らしい心意気だ。ただ、古金組長。あなたの口からそんな言葉が出るとは思いませんでしたよ。
はあ？
先月、倒産整理で随分と儲けていますね。およそ1600万ほどだ。ですが、あなたはこのことを力士会に報告していない。あなた、力士会への上納金、ちょろまかしてますよね。先月だけじゃない。ここ半年だけでも、毎月上納金をごまかした形跡がある。
こいつ、どうやって？
親の信用を裏切り、私腹を肥やす子分。なんとも立派な仁義だ。見習わせていただきますよ。
いや、それはだな。
ほーん、これは聞き捨てならんな。どう落とし前つけるつもりや、古金。親父、こいつ。
こちらの提案を飲んでいただければ、あなたの大事な仁義やらメンツやらは保証しましょう。どうです？やっぱり悪い話じゃないでしょう。
He's saying yes? I guess so. Okay. Cool.
こんなにうまくいくとはな。ミネ、お前やるやないか。
もったいないお言葉です。ん？
てめえら、無事に帰られると思ったのか。
なんや、話はついてるげ。
お前らが死んでくれりゃご破産だ。そうだろ？
錦山組には何と説明するつもりです？
さあな、お前らは行方不明ってことになるからよ。俺らは知らぬ存ぜぬで通すまでよ。
Yeah, neither Kanda nor Mine are nearly important enough for them to care about. At least yet.
なんとも稚拙なプランだな。
余裕やないか、ミネ。
いい、言わせといてやる。どうせ口聞けんのもこれが最後なんだからよ。おう、やっちまえ。
仕方ないな。
Furkane family patriarch. Ranged enemies, don't get hit by guns. Alright. Ow. Dodge and get him. Okay, there's another person for gun further along. Okay, I was hoping I could get a way in here, but not quite. Right. Got him. Don't think there's anyone else with a gun. Let's run away and start charging. Let's go. And... Ooh. Okay. Let's continue slamming him into things. Oh, ow. It ran out. His aura's gone. Get him there. Awaken. Okay. Yeah, his kicks really just aren't very good here. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, you can do perfect guards. Oh. Learned that in good time. Okay. I was hoping to get a heat action on him here, but I guess not. There we go. Nice. Oh, not dead yet. Got him.
さあ、どうされます？改めて私どもの提案を飲まれるか、それとも行方不明にでもなってみます？
わかった。飲む。お前らの言う通りにする。
結局メンツまで失ったな。バカな連中だ。
だからええんやろ。
ねえ、幸先のいいスタートです。
A few days later.
よくやってくれた。それじゃ。神田さん、第三クワタビルのあった土地、売却に成功しました。売却金は我々のしのぎとして計上します。
ボロ儲けや。ミネ、お前は大したやつやで。
お力になれたのであれば幸いです。ですがまだまだこれからです。近江との抗争の傷跡と言いましょうか。東上界には利益の上がらぬ島、しのぎに苦しむ組は多いようです。そういったところに我々が介入し、経営改善を図っていきましょう。有力な3時以下の団体には有利な条件で移籍を提案していくつもりです。
おお、バンバン買収したれ。M&A や。
角は立つでしょうが、要は全体の上がりも増えるわけですからね。本家も悪い顔はしないでしょ
う。おもろなってきたで。これカムロ町は荒れるで。
莫大なしのぎを上げ、目立てばいずれ必ず堂島大吾の目に留まるはず。そして直接この目で見極める、あの男の器を。
So that is Chapter 1, Hunger complete. Chapter 2, Complicity. Oh, okay. A few weeks later.
俺のおごりや。飲め飲め。兄貴、ありがとうございます。にしても兄貴すごいっすね、最近のしのぎ。復帰して早々大活躍はないですか。おうよ、経営のことなら任しとけや。お前ら知っとるか、 M&A や。はあ、さすが兄貴。喧嘩が強いだけじゃなくて頭も切れるんすね。当たり前やるが。この調子やったら組長の席も遠くないで。そん時は俺が貸し出すかね。アホ、なんでお前やねん。俺の右腕は峰やなあ、兄弟。
ええ、そうですね。
どないした峰、元気ないやないか。
いえ、そういうわけではないのですが、想定以上に買収相手からの反発が強いと思いまして、我々は理想的な条件を提示し、経営改善もしているつもりなのですが。
そりゃ親裏切らせてるわけやからな。仁義にもとるっちゅうわけや。
仁義ですか。古金組長も言っていましたね。
極道の世界じゃ杯交わした親と子の関係は絶対やからな。 血よりも固い絆やで。親のためなら命捨てることもいとわへん。それが俺らの生き方や。
命を捨てることも。
せや。ただ親と子だけやない。兄弟の絆も大事や。つまり俺とお前やな。
神田さんと私。
せや。俺らはもう兄弟や。せやからな、ミネ。俺がほんまに危ない時はお前が命張れや。ええな。
ええ、もちろんです。
おお、お前もみがいのありそうな体しとるやんけ。
やだちょっと。
おお、ええやないか。
ちょっともう。
The Furakane family is as good as ours now, and soon the Rikishi clan will follow suit. Oh wow, so they've moved on in a couple of weeks from the subsidiary to the parent family. Purchasing the crown jewel of their real estate portfolio will surely see them cave. Once again, nothing complicated. First, inspect the building, then render payment. Alright, again, it's at the other side of town. Let's go. Yeah, so far, I'm kind of waiting for the gameplay loop of this to start. We will speak with this person when we get, before we move on. But, yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the gameplay loop to start. We've got a lot of, like, individual story scenes that are kind of very quick and then they just disappear. Like, there's not anything deep currently that we're doing, as in we're not deep into a storyline and there's no carrying thread. It's just kind of like, alright, Mine's joining, we're acquiring some buildings. We haven't quite got to the crux of what, like, I'm kind of expecting there to be like a singular conflict that we're going to run into, or like a gameplay loop that we're going to enter, which I'm assuming we're getting to soon. We still feel like we're very much in tutorial town. I went to a non-conveyor sushi place for the first time, but they didn't have mayo corn. What a culture shock. Do regular sushi restaurants really not serve mayo corn? I honestly couldn't tell you. Odd thing to say to somebody on the street, though. Right. Let's head down here. And somewhere at the end here we're gonna... Oh, hello. Gamblers are creatures that will say they're breaking even when they're losing money. Huh? How's it going for me? Breaking even, I'd say. Okay, that was good. You got anything to say? Alright. Just having one last thing and then going back to work. Okay. Right. Grab that. And I think this is the right street. Let's go. So, what was the building we saw the guy standing outside of previously? Okay. Or the one next to it.
おいてめえ、錦山組の峰だな。
そうだが、お前らは
このビルの持ち主だよ。力医師会の永谷一家だ。お前んとこ最近人んちの島荒らしてやがるらしいな。力医師会が穏健派だからって舐めてんな。ここも頂戴に来たってわけか。親コケにされて黙っとるわけにはいかねえんだわ。おう、やってやれ。仕方ないな。
Nagatani family soldiers. Alright, power up. And let's go. One of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were still comboing for a little bit there. Oh. Getting back up. Okay. I guess you want to stand them up because you're not as good at kicking on Mine as you are with Kiryu. That makes sense. Okay. I need to get further away before trying to do the jump moves. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop blocking. There we go. Over onto this one. Back onto the original. Flip back onto that one. Oh, he's down. Can I grab weapons? No, not on Mine. Okay. Got him.
まだくたばらねえのかよ。見た目の割には頑張り屋さんじゃねえか。でも実はよ、こっちはまだまだやる気満々なんだよな。なあお前、そのアタッシュケース何が入ってんだ？金だな。そのサイズだと5000万ってとこか。当たりだな。顔に書いてあら。そいつを置いてけ。そうすりゃ命だけは助けてやる。
あいにくこれはお前らみたいなチンピラにはもったいない大金だ。渡すわけにはいかない。
そうか。なら死ねえ。
Oh?
あれは。
おい、なんだあいつ。危ね
え。Okay.
無事か。
神田さん、何を。
から乗れ。
はい。
逃がすな。撃て。
That's interesting, because in the bar it didn't seem like Kanda was necessarily... I'm just gonna pause while they talk, or before they talk. But it didn't seem like Kanda was 100% genuine when he was saying, like, he seemed like he was more wanting Mine to back him than he was gonna back Mine, but as it turns out, no. Very genuine in what he was saying.
怪我ないか。
おかげさまで。
そうか、よかったわ。
Or at least genuine enough that he doesn't want to lose his money train.
えらい帰りが遅いから心配して来てみたんやが。なんやみね。何見とんねん。
いえ、少し驚きまして。まさか助けに来てくれるなんて。
何言うとんねん。言うたやないか。兄弟の絆は絶対やって。俺は口だけの男ちゃうで。
神田さん、ありがとうございます。
ところで金は無事か。
ああ、上納金ですか。無事ですよ。
そうかそうか。そんな面すんなや。金も無事ならなおへやろがい。
まあ、そうですね。
ところでみね、前から気になってたことがあんねん。
何でしょう。
お前俺のことをまだ兄貴って呼んでくれへんのか。兄貴や。俺はお前の兄貴やろ。
そうでしたね。わかりました。神田の兄貴。
I few months later, another time skip.
兄貴、若頭の就任おめでとうございます。
お前ら、これからは頭と呼べや。
頭。
組も俺のおかげで大繁盛や。お前ら、俺が復帰してよかったの。
マジありがたいっす。
ミネ、お前も頭補佐や。大出世やで。
ありがとうございます。神田の兄貴のおかげです。
なんやねんこいつら、寝とるやないか。
まったく兄貴の前だってのに。おい。
ええねええね
ですが、
お前と差しで話したかったんや。ちょうどええ。
私と？ちょっと何です？
野暮なこと言わんで黙って受け取ってくれや。頼む。
Oh.
は？
分かっとる。そら急にこんな大層なもん渡されたら誰だってビビる。俺かてな、体を引き裂かれる気分や。でもな、これはお前にこそ受け取ってほしいんや。
はあ。
ミネ、お前がおらんかったら俺は未だにただのチンピラやったと思う。
I don't know if you noticed it, he's already dropped it. He's already like, I'm not gonna do that. Which is fair enough.
お前にはほんまに感謝しとるんや。
いえ、俺はわずかばかりの力添えをしたまでです。
兄弟、相変わらずお前は謙虚やのう。せやけどな、ミネ、俺の目標はまだまだ上や。
組長の座ですか？
そんなん踏み台や。俺が狙っとんのはその上。東上会7代目会長の座や。
会長？
せや、あの堂島のお坊ちゃんじゃ東上会のボスは務まれへん。俺の方がふさわしい。そう思えろなあ、ミネ。
ええ、そうですね。
俺が会長になったらお前が本家の頭や。俺らは一連卓勝の兄弟や。今後もよろしく頼むで、ミネ。
ええ、こちらこそよろしくお願いします、神田の兄貴。一連卓勝の兄弟、その響きと神田の献身は正直俺の心を動かしていた。
Well, what I was thinking is that it doesn't seem like... It seems like you can constantly see where Kanda almost wins over Mine, but doesn't quite. Like in the car, there was the bit where he was saying he would come and he would save him, and you could see Mine was actually touched by it. And then the moment that Kanda was like, and he got the money, like the vibe of the scene changed. It's kind of the same in a lot of these. It's like he's almost there. Like when he said he wanted to be patriarch, Mine was all in. when he said he wants to be chairman, Mine's like, yeah, not so sure about that. I quite like that Daijo Dojima guy, right? That's the way I'm seeing this playing out, although it does help to know how their story ends, so. Anyway, meanwhile, at the Nishikiyama family office...
いいんですか。神田の野郎、相当調子に乗ってるみたいですけど。
いいわけねえだろ。お前も若頭の座、あいつに取られちまったもんな。
俺だけじゃないっすよ。代行だって危ないっす。あいつの最近のしのぎはえぐいっすからね。このままじゃ本当にあいつが組長の。
冗談じゃねえぞ。俺が何年組のために身を粉にしてきたと思ってんだ。
そうっすよね。
こりゃ今のうちに手打っといた方がいいかもしれねえな。
おお、ミネ。少しええか。
何でしょう。
ちょいとばかりお前に頼みたいことがあるんや。
頼みたいこと。
実はな、お前に俺の評判を上げてもらいたいんや。
兄貴の評判を上げる？
お前も知っての通り、俺はここまでこの腕っぷし一本でのし上がってきたやろ。
そうですね。
となれば当然俺を憎むやつもおる。殴られたやつっちゅうんはいつまでもネチネチ根に持つからの。別に俺はそれで構わんけど、俺ももう頭やろ。こっから先は周りの評判っちゅうやつにも気使ったってもええかな思ってな。まして俺はいずれ登場界7代目になる男や。組織のマネージメントっちゅうやつを今のうちに始めとくのも悪ないやろ。
まあお話は理解しました。出世に人格面も重要なのはヤクザでも変わらないでしょうし。
せやからお前にはこの俺の評判を上げてもらいたいっちゅうわけや。
そこがまた引っかかるんですが、自分でやらないんですか？
んなめんどくさいことを俺がやるわけないやろが。こういう時に兄貴を下から支えるんが弟分やろが。どうや、やってくれるな。
なかなかめちゃくちゃな話ですが、わかりました。やりましょう。
おお、さすがはミネや。で、どうやって俺の評判を上げる気や？
方法はいろいろありますが、兄貴と逆のことをやるのが手っ取り早いかと思います。
逆のこと？
いわゆる善行です。人を助けたり、揉め事を解決したり、厄介な連中を懲らしめたり、それを兄貴の手柄にしてしまえば評判は上がっていくかと。
ええやないか。ほなその作戦に行こうか。成果が出たら大尾に俺がええとこ連れてったるからな。ああ、せや。おい千葉、へい。ミネ一人やったら大変やからな。お前もサポートしたらや。ミネ、こいつを好きに使ってええで。腕っぷしはないがパソコンとか使えるから役に立つかもしれん。
千葉です。よろしくお願いします。
ほな頼んだでお前ら。
Alright.
さてどうしますかね。
善行をするなら困っている人間や揉め事が起きている場所が分かった方がいい。調べられるか？
へい、もちろんです。錦山組ナンバーワンの IT ヤクザの俺に任せてください。
IT ヤクザ。
Yeah.
おほ
Here you could never.
いろいろ起きてますね。さすがは眠らない町カムロ町。トラブルには事欠かないから善行し放題ですね。
その情報もらえるか？
えい、ミネの兄貴の携帯でも見れるようにしておきます。
とりあえずここに出ている案件をこなしてくるか？
俺の方でも他に何か良さげな案件がないか調べておきます。
ああ、頼んだ。
What have I got myself into? This is such a troublesome ask. Well, for now, I should raise Kanda Anaki's reputation to kinda trashy. Kanda Damage Control. Kanda Damage Control is an initiative focused on improving Kanda's reputation through good deeds. When his reputation reaches a certain threshold, it will raise his karma and unlock rewards. Good deeds fall into 3 categories. Good deed quests, helping the little people, and damage control challenges. Speak with Zenba or select Kanda Damage Control from the pause menu for more details. So yeah, we are literally just going to be following Kanda around basically and doing good deeds in his name while he does horrendous things. Okay. Good deed quests. Missions you must accept from Zenba at the Nishiyama family headquarters. Requiring some context, these problems take thorough investigation to solve. Okay. So these are kind of like your big ones, because they're available as Kanda's rep improves. So those are the big ones to do. Helping the little people. Smaller, more straightforward around town, there are 2 types. Adventure, which involve delivering items or playing mini-games. That's actually kind of interesting, because the mini-games, as Kiryu, there wasn't a great reason to play any of them. But knowing that they're part of Mine's one makes a lot more sense then, because there was a lot of them, but there wasn't really any incentive to do them. But okay, that makes tons of sense. And battle, which require a more forceful approach. Damage control challenge. Milestones for activities around town once surpassed will increase Kanda's rep. Examples include distance traveled on foot, enemies defeated, or minigames played. So this is our training list. This is our training list for Mine. Training list being what they called it in Kiwami 3. They called it like completion points or completion list in other ones, and yeah. Anyway. Okay. Interesting. So, let's have a look. This is a wild UI. And we can see the rewards we get there. So 10 million yen for the max one. I see. Bro Time final episode unlocked. Oh, I see. So we got Bro Time. So we get to spend time with Kanda. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. There's a Colosseum investigation. I'm assuming Colosseum investigation must unlock the Hell's Arena. That'd be my only thought on that one. Unlocked after clearing Survival Hell. Okay. These are a ton of random things going on around town. I see. So we got these adventure ones. These are side stories then, essentially. I don't know how involved they are though. Yeah, okay, these are just bring things to people. I understand, and then these are go do some fights. Okay, do that, and then what are these? Ah, so this is our completion list. This is literally the completion list. In fact, these are some of the same things that existed on the previous completion list. Okay. Yeah, so Survival Hell must be a Hell's Arena. Yeah. That is the only thing that makes sense there. Then entertainment. Yep. Which is actually, I believe, literally the same as Kiryu's. Clear 15 stages of magical truck adventures? Ho ho. Now we're talking. Okay, right. That's fine. Cool. Well, now that we've unlocked that, I think this is a good point to end the episode. So now I can see where our loop is going to happen. So now our loop is to raise Kanda's reputation, which is going to be doing a whole bunch of things. And now we're kind of let free into the world. Yeah. So yeah, that it kind of makes sense. I'm thinking also where we are in the timeline. So we had the stuff about the Oni alliance. So we had the start of it was obviously Daigo Dojima was chairman. So that's after the events of Kiwami 2. Kiwami 3 I think takes place a year after Kiwami 2. We've had a time skip of like a couple of days occasionally, and then a week, or a couple of weeks, then like a couple months. So we're kind of like, I'd say 8 months to 6 months out from the from Kiwami 3 right now, in terms of where we are in the timeline. So Kanda's still going to rise up the ranks incredibly quickly. But anyway, well, especially as Mine has to leave the Nishiyama family at some point and create his own family or become in charge of another family. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.